Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well in this cold, wintry season that we're in. So this week we read more about the redemption of the Jewish people from Egypt. And the final thing that the Jewish people had to do was to take an animal, the sheep of the Egyptians, which was their God, and slaughter it basically in front of their eyes and show their belief in God, in Hashem. And this was very difficult because the Egyptians would see these animals walking around the streets, which again, they worshiped the sheep. And they'd ask the Jewish people, what are you doing with the animals? And they'd say, we're taking it to slaughter it. And you can imagine how it was more of a slap of the face into the Egyptians. Yet somehow they're able to do so. And miraculously, the Egyptians didn't protest. They didn't cause a fight. They didn't try to stop them. And this is something the Jewish people had to do to show their belief in God. God told them to do this, it'll be okay. And we trusted God, and we did it. And that's sometimes in life when we want to do things and we know it may be difficult and we're just not sure how they're going to turn out. If we know it's the right thing, we have to trust in God, they'll turn out okay. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabitz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma hoyachad L'shem ol sefer Ez v'lisila Chad odi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Likras Shabbos l'chuvin elcha Ki mekor haberacha meirosh mikedem nesucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela mikdash melech Ir melucha kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lach shevet b'yimekabacha V'hu yachamol alayichem lalecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi big day sefartei chalmi al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi yahala lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Ki v'horechu meyori Ore, shir daberi, Gevod Hashem, alayich nigla. Lecha dodi lekras kala, Pnei Shabbos nekabela, V'hayulim shisa, shahosayich, V'rachaku kameh v'halayich, Yosis alayich elokayich, Kim sozcha sana kala lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela yamin usmal tehefrotzi v'yes Hashem daritzi Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi ala lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi b'shalom Atares ba'ala Gamberina ovitzahala Tochemune yam segula Ba'awi kala
Bo'i kala lecha dodi lekras kala Oneg Shabbat nekabela.
The first of the commandments which is given to the Jewish people is in this week's parsha, which that we'll be reading tomorrow. This is the blessing of the new moon. Every single month of the year, the moon, after it increases and decreases, gets smaller and bigger, and we make a blessing over it, over the new moon. And it seems like an insignificant part of our religion. So once a month we make a blessing. It's not a long blessing. It's only once a month. Why is this important? Why was this the first commandment? And the answer is because the moon represents renewal, something new. Sometimes in life we're bigger, we feel good about ourselves, we're full like the full moon, and sometimes we feel small, we feel insufficient, we feel like things are not going right. And the lesson of the moon is that, yes, sometimes they're great and sometimes they're difficult, but every time the moon is small, just wait a few weeks to get bigger again. So too in life, every difficult situation we're in, you just have to wait it out and pray to God, and it'll get bigger, it'll get greater as well.
We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'es Nasa B'Chevso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira V'Li Reishis V'Li Sachlis V'Lo Ha'od V'Hamizra V'Hu Keli V'Chai Goali V'Tzor Chevli V'Yes Nasa V'Hu Nisi Umanosli Minas Kosi B'Yom Ekra B'Yahado Avkid Ruchi V'Yes Ishan V'Yahira V'Yem Ruchi Gev'Yasi Ado Shemli V'Lo V'Ira. And have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.